YouTube, what's going on? Mastermind Comics here to present to you a new manga slash webcomic that we came across and read and did a little bit of analysis over. And so it's called CTC, otherwise known as Countdown to Countdown. We really like the story. The way the artist has taken this story and the plot is very good. And we want to do a little bit of analysis. So let's get into it and be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. All right, now let's get into this analysis. All right, so a couple of points about this CTC, Countdown to Countdown. First point that we want to make is that the artist style of art, it reminds me of watercolor painting. And so it's really cool. Like, I don't know how to like describe it to you other than like, look at some of these images that, will pop on the screen, but it's just the way that it's drawn, it reminds me of something that's like, it's like water paint art, which is really cool to me because it's just it's its own category. It's something different, and I like it when I see things like that that just kind of keeps it fresh, and has a new kind of twist to comics and just manga in general, right? So that was something that I really liked and what the artist had did with. All right, now we go into a little bit of the characters, right? So this is crazy. Like Iris, he seems like he got some problems. Like serious problems. Like I don't know, like he's like obviously he has like a past to him because obviously this like burning flame image of like a woman that I think might have been his mother because at the time of the image he was holding a bear and stuff. So I think he has some problems of his past that he needs to maybe address. And so I don't know how like the author's going to kind of tie this all in together, but it's really interesting. Now, Mr. White is something else. I can't even describe to you. Like, first of all, random stranger that Iris doesn't even know, and he's like, "All right, dude, the only way you're going to make it is to ensure your safety is if you hold my hand." And I was like, "Now why? Now why is that necessary?" So I don't know. Like, and then like as you got into it, there was a it was just like, dude, like, are you, do you like Iris? I don't know. So that was another point. And then there's another girl, and like she can levitate. She got powers. Like, but Iris does too, and so does Mr. White. You know, we just haven't like really. I don't want to spoil too much for you because I want you guys to go check it out because it's really cool. So we're going back to Iris again. So Iris, somehow he can basically take whatever image it is and create it. So if he saw like a key drawn in a piece of paper, he can materialize it, which is dope. Because there was a scene where he was about to, and I need you to read the rest. I need you to go read it. So, but yeah, back to the girl. The girl seemed like she knew a lot about Mr. White. Mr. White, obviously has some type of that he really likes Iris for some reason. We still don't know that part of the story yet. Now, something crazy that from what I've seen is that these characters are going through an apocalypse. Like the world has ended, and basically there's only a few people who have survived. Now, what I'm kind of confused about is what is actually real and what is actually fake. Because there's terms referenced like campers, save point, and kind of like life points and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, I see that there's obviously a RPG game aspect to this, and there's also a reality aspect that's attached to this as well. So how do you know and distinguish the difference? But the most crazy thing is that the zombies, man, there is zombies in this thing, man. Whoa! This is crazy, like this is zombies, this world is ending. I was like, man, this is like phenomenal. Like, I am hooked. I'm like, this is dope. So I need for y'all to go check this out. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I done read all through 560 so far, and I think it goes all the way to 600 pages. But I need you to go check this out. Like, And I'm going to leave a link in the description for sure so that you guys can go check it out, go support the artist, and just get familiar with the story because the story is really good. And again, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video because, again, we're trying to, you know, share that there are different artists who are doing different things that are really cool and just give them the recognition that they deserve because these comics, these mangas that I'm reading so far and that I've been shown, I mean, these are really really good stuff. And so we need to do the best that we can to get this message out so that everybody can get to enjoy this type of story. So anyway, guys, we're going to leave you on this note, and we'll talk to you guys soon.